What is going on, guys? This is your main man Ben here, and we are Talk Active. I work in technology field as PC Tech Administrator Analyst for at least 10 years. I like cycling, boxing, outdoorsy things. We generally talk about current events, technology, sports, cryptocurrencies, or sometimes by request. We are regular people with factual experiences. It would be nice if we can contribute to the universe. Let's talk about it. What is going on, my good people, man? Happy Thursday for y'all, man. And it's Thursday. It deserves an applause. One more round. It's in the house. Yeah, so what we got today, guys, is episode 71 of our Talk Active. And it's amazing that we are coming towards spring break, and thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. It's good, man. It's good, and we love spring break, especially with my gang and my family. We really do like that. And speaking of spring break, I hope you all did some adjustments in your clock. Because if you did not, then you're gonna have a lot of slips in your work because we already went back 1 hour ahead and kicking back to normal time. Officially, March 20th is the spring break here in the United States of America. America, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, don't start with me. But guys, it is Thursday. It's going to be quick hitter, man. I hope we can contribute some things, a little bit of crypto action and all that stuff. We're going to discuss some things in here that really touch some things, especially in your strategies, hopefully financially and personal life. Here we go. So first and foremost, before we start, we would like to thank our sponsors. Sponsors are amazing, man, because, they gave us a lot of good things, man. Talk Active is sponsored in part by Nino Delossantos of Execuhome Realty, our preferred realtor in the state of Maryland, with over 15 years of real estate consulting, investing, and experience. He's the realtor that we trust. Call or text him today at 443-799-0100 for a free home buying or selling consultations. Also, if you are in San Francisco area, check out my boy JRA Woodworks in Serenity Scents by Carla. Amazing things, man. Diffusers to relax you, if you're stressed out, especially this type of time in our life, then it does contribute. Little things, do not disregard. JRA Woodworks, my boy is a craftsman. Amazing. Check him out. Also, guys, tax seasons is not yet done. In fact, we haven't done ours. Check out Maribeth T. If you do not have any tax consultant yet in the DMV, Maryland, Virginia, DC area, check out Maribeth T. She is a certified MBA tax accountant. She will take care of you. Tiwala lang po. Hey, so we are heading towards that time of the year. It's going to be the bike season, man, and I cannot just wait because it's tax season. When it's tax season, you know that spring is coming, and yeah, that's some good things that's happening. But today, guys, we're going to talk about some things, little things here. If you are in the Maryland area, there's a nasty bug going on around, man, and it's
winning.
It's not really winning, but yeah, it's nasty bug. My boy son Beckett has been side rail in school for almost the week because of this nasty bug. I hope y'all are safe. Be on top of sanitations and all that because it's nasty bug, man. I think I'm getting one, bro. I mean, woof. Yeah. But today, guys, before we move on, we're going to talk about some cryptocurrencies real quick. Okay. You know what happened yesterday, right? The Fed hike and all that stuff. Interest rate go up. We're going to tackle a little bit more. How does it will definitely, affect your strategies and all that stuff. But, we're not, tax, whatever, accountant, consultant, whatever you want to call it. But we're going to discuss it anyway, because we are free people with abilities. And that's what we're going to talk about today, though. That's the main meat. But let's start here real quick. Bitcoin positive at 24 hours at 40,846. I think it almost hit 42,000 yesterday upon that announcement. Ethereum at 2,799. All greens. BNB at $386. XRP at 79 cents. Terra Luna at $88. Currently a little bit sideways, sideways in the past 10 days. A little bit red in there. Solana at $89. Cardano at 84 cents. And AVAX or Avalanche at $80.49. So that is the current price action. There's a little bit of I would say a little bit greenish movement, but not like the greenish movement that I really want to see. It's not about that, but we got to understand that this cycle is a little bit more extended. It's not like the previous cycles that we've been seeing. When we talk about cycles as the bull market cycle, is a little bit more extended. So a lot of people, quote unquote, says it's the end of the bull run. It could as well be the end of the bull run, but we'll never know, man. Nobody really can tell that, especially this scenario right now that we're in. It's not happened in the past. So some people said or group that it's part of a super cycle. So it's an overly extended bull run that has this different types of trend line up and down, but it's still a bigger bull run and if you step back and look at the bigger picture. So that's where we at right now, guys. So okay, real quick.
Airstrike standing by.
Okay, a little bit of positivity here. Ukraine legalizes crypto sector as digital currency donations continue to pour in the country. So Ukraine has passed a law that creates a legal framework for the cryptocurrency industry in the country, in Ukraine. So the law allows foreign and Ukraine cryptocurrencies exchanges to operate legally, according to the country's Minister of Digital Transformation. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky has signed the law as Russia war on Ukraine continues, underscoring the important role that cryptocurrencies have taken on during the conflict. So this is what we're talking about. Cryptocurrencies is becoming a hedge fund on this type of scenarios that's happening in the world. Inflation, it's affected because Russia is second biggest crude oil importer in the world. So there's a lot of sanctions that's been placed on that country. And as a result, they won't be able to trade or go into the regular stock market for countries because that's part of the sanction that wasn't laid down to them. So this is what's happening in there. We all know that there is still a war in Russia and Ukraine, and it's a sad thought, man, because people are perishing every single day. We're here in United States or in your country. We are experiencing freedom. Well, it depends on how you look at that. It's still subjective, but as a general thing, it's better than people in Ukraine, also Russian soldiers, that they are battling for some reason. Once again, the schemes of men. It shouldn't be like this, but here we are. So it's sad. Speaking of that, Russia-Ukraine war, latest search for the survivors of the bombed Mariupol theater, sheltering children and elderly. So that's kind of sad, man. I mean, it's piling up. They said a Russian missile hit that theater, which shelters people that's hiding from this bullets and missiles. So it got hit. Hopefully, I don't know. Okay. It's just a little bit too much for me, man. So we're gonna have to shake this up. Okay, real quick, bro. So federal hike. So overall, what is this big news of federal hike that's happening here in America? Okay, federal hike is a scheme. Should I say scheme or part of a play an alternative method for the Fed to use rates, either a gas pedal or brake, on the economy when needed. So it virtually says when inflation running high on a country, they can raise interest rates and use that to pump the brakes on the economy to an effort to get inflation under control. So basically, pumping rates up, I must say, in my layman's understanding, to control the inflation. That way we don't, because dollar is plummeting, jobs are coming in. So that's part of the scheme that the feds are racing, because the economy, as what they said, is doing well. However, given that there's war, there's conflict, market sanctions on Russia affects businesses, small businesses, definitely individuals like taxpayers like me and you that lives here in America, also people outside the world, because it's affected. It's a global economy that it's been running, and one of the biggest suppliers, Russia, is sanctioned, so they've been taken out on that circle. So what happens here is borrowing money becomes more expensive, so consumers and businesses holding off on any investments until the cooling of demand, and hopefully it will hold down the prices. That's part of it. And guess what? There would be 6 more to go. That was just first from yesterday, and it looks like there's like 6 more to go this year. So what happens when the interest rates go up? The federal acts to increase the discount rate. It immediately elevates short-term borrowing costs for financial institutions. The way I look at this one is that rates go up. It's not a good time to hold a debt right now, especially credit cards. They will jack up that interest rates. It's a, I must say I'm really into that mid. I would say mid. When I say mid, you don't want to pump the brake that much, because you know what happens when you run so fast and you pump the brake like crazy, then and it could cost you a lot of bumps, and you don't want to stall it, especially right now the market. War is in horizon. I don't know if it's really wise to do that, because gas prices here in America is skyrocketing. Some states pay $5. Last time I went to the pump, it's like $4.20. So that's a lot of money, and I'm not really ecstatic about that. But here we are in this scenario that we're gonna have to deal with. Taxpayers, what else can we do? I mean, hopefully this will really turn out the market. In terms of crypto, you might want to assess where you at in your type of play. When I say play, what are you going to be? Are you going to be a day trader? Are you going to be a long-term holder? What type of play you're going to in? Because uncertainties and once again, we don't advise you using actual money, like paying bills money, mortgages money, and put it into the market, because these are investments. Investments tend to be fluctuating up and down. It could be good or bad. It could go either way, but you don't want to put your family's food in that investment, because it can go south real quick, and it could take more than a year, or maybe less than a year, or maybe just next week for you to become rich. But cryptocurrencies is a very, very volatile market, and since newcomers doesn't really grasp that, but it's starting to get adapted into the mainstream, and we are seeing the importance of it. That's the only thing I can say. But today, guys, it's going to be a little bit of quick hit. If you haven't seen any of those, my Filipino friends, man, I have dropped my 44 bars challenge from Glock 9, the Good Son remix. And I was static about it, because I did that Sunday and I dropped it yesterday. So it took me 3 days to put my notebook and my I write some. So I'm pretty happy with that. But there's a lot of meat in it. There's a lot of interior thing that I put into that notes, into how I deliver it, and it came from my heart. But yeah, I spit some rhymes in there, some 44 bars as far as I can tell. I'm not a pro, but yeah. I mean, this beautiful, expression that we can, and we have that. That being said, episode 71 is we're going to talk about ability. Cool? Ability. Oh man. I mean, each and every one of us has our own ability. So ability, I'm going to talk about that because the skill is sacred. Ability is sacred, Doesn't matter if you are rich or not rich. It really depends on how you look at treasures and richness in life. But ability, the fact that we can think, we can read the book, the fact that we can reason in and out of situation, this is an ability. So ability is important because it's applicable in every single minute of our life if we wanted to. Not all of us are fortunate to be able to acquire the skills. And yeah, that's why we need to reflect on ourselves and thankful for what we got, because not all of us can have this type of skills, which is, the ability. Blessings and a curse at the same time, because you can put it that way. However, you cannot deny the fact that you can improve your life with an ability, the skill that you can assess. And basically, you can do impromptu. Impromptu, when I say impromptu, let me give you a solid example. So when you rap, yeah, I don't have a beat. Do I have a beat in here? I don't know, bro. Do I have one? Let me see here. This is embarrassing. I don't have anything, to be honest with you. Like, hey, yay. This your main boy, like rap. I got a skills here, man. Check. I gotta find a way. I gotta put the gas in my car. It got $4.50, but I don't think I can pay because my credit card is full of debt. And if I got a line like that and I can't feel it, the ability to in and out of situation is I gotta go ad-lib. It's not part of my writing, so I gotta go freestyle. So if I am a rapper, when I sing that in the stage, I got like, hey, palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, he vomit on his sweater. I forgot the line. What was that? Mom spaghetti, he's nervous. But the surface, I forgot the line. And then I'll just suddenly get into that situation. Now to be able to get out of that situation, I got to focus on doing freestyle along with the beat. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. I don't know what I'm doing, but I tried to do. Bam, 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 bam. Something like that. You got to spit craziness and you got to think faster. I'm showing you that and as an example. I hope it does make sense, because you have an ability, a skill to make in and out of situation impromptu, like ahora mismo. That's what we call in there. So definitely, we can joke around that abilities can be corrupted, manipulated, and can be used to scheme to take advantage of the weak ones. But these are circumstances that all of us are responsible with a chance to improve our situation. Once again, let me repeat. We have a chance to improve our situation with ability. And that not everyone is lucky. So we have a chance to be better. We have a chance to improve our situation with ability. Not all of that can process that quickly, because especially in the corporate world, I don't like corporate world, but impressions, cues, body language, gestures, that's very important in the corporate world. Being able to think quick and deliver projects in deadlines. Oh man, so that's is another sample for that one. So why did I say that? Okay, we need to appreciate our ability, since we have the capacity to use logic and reason to navigate situations and circumstances to possibly change the result and opportunity. Opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Opportunity to help other people, opportunity to improve ourselves, opportunity for justice. And that itself, those three things that I can think of, is life changing. It really doesn't matter how much money you have in the bank, how much clothes, how much is your clothes, how much is your car, you know, and to that gives you an unthinkable power to amend your condition. So you have that ability and to change your situation in that specific opportunity, that condition, then you are in a different level. I must say that because it's a skill. It's an ability that you can get in and out, and that could go either way, good or bad, you know, to make difference, to adjust, to modify, to adapt to the situation, you know, adaptation. Man, you know, that me and my son talk about it, that what do you call this? That car, the amphibious vehicle, the adaptation of just riding into regular terrain, and then suddenly when you go into like a river or a lake, maybe in ocean or sea, the adaptation that it can go through sea from land to sea. You're riding in the same one is amazing. It's crazy. That's a skill of a car. Not all car can do that. He has an ability to go land and sea. So just giving you a rough example, you know what I'm saying? But our ability to make beautiful choices is not how much we make. Once again, the car we drive, the clothes we wear. If our choices are beautiful, then so are we. So meaning it doesn't matter if you're a trader. You got $100. Hey man, this is my $100 right now. Brooks. $100 right now is clean. I'm gonna invest this, and this is me. If my $100 right now, I beautifully invest this, and this is my choice, and that's within me. I did my ability on analyzing the data's indicators. I'm looking at signs, signals, and then I'm confident because this is my ability to read some. In the best of my ability, I will invest my $100. It doesn't matter that $100 can go $102 or $103 or $105, and then I go out. Then I'll be mad happy. What are you talking about? You know, from $100 to $105 in a matter of 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you have done nothing. Nothing. That $100 made you $5 in that X amount of time. You absolutely did nothing. You just traded. That's just a beautiful ability of looking at differently in a perspective that you want to evolve, you want to grow. So that's just a big example. Now, if you got 100,000, you got 1 million, think about that. Why rich people get rich? They got 1 million. If that 1 million right there is sitting in their bank, I might as well invest. I put this in a tether, in a stable coin. I let it sit in there. Okay, I'll put it in Tether. If that Tether will just go 0.05 instead of $1.00, if that thing goes 1.05, you got 0.05, your money already made 0.05, and you got 1 million. You can just withdraw that. You know how much that is. And if you have that mentality of going to different investments, and sky's the limit. That's the ability of looking things in traders' perspective, in cryptocurrency. That's just how I want to deliver it, because this is my own analysis. And you can take that as a grain of salt, and you know, that's how I look at it. But I hope you guys picked up something today, man, because it's Thursday. Hopefully, you know, war is going to end. Shout out to my wife, man. Shout out to my wife. Yeah, we had some rough couple of weeks, you know. That's on our own. I'm not ready to put that in here. Not in our relationship, but you know, stuff. But God is good, man. When you're faithful, when you trust in His word, not just, you know, cliche talking about word, but when you do ask Him personally a favor, He will respond. And it might not be the answer that you're looking for. It might not be that beautiful, but things will happen, man. And you're a son and a daughter of God. You know what I'm saying? How important that is. I'll give you a quick example. If God takes care of a sparrow, that little bird, he takes care of that, how much more you and me, his son and daughter? You know what I'm saying? This your boy, man. But I'm going to close out real quick, guys. Revert your capacity for understanding, an ability that won't allow anything to enter that is either inconsistent with nature or with a logical person, can adequately evaluate the truth of his claims. Ability demands due diligence, care for others, and obedience to the word. And that word is the word of God. Friends, I hope you get an awesome week. This is your main boy. Always remember, God is good all the time. Peace out.